because
joining
people
us.
want to know. Sam Summers, they want to know about
breaking
this.
news right now.
Right behind our shoulder, and this is the announcement. In case you're wondering who is coming here, you have the details.
Absolutely.
All right.
Yeah. Here we are again.
All right.
Welcome.
First of all, let's throw the dates out. Give everybody an idea what's going on, when they need to block off this section of time.
Yeah, so we're going to be July 31st, August 1st, and August 2nd. So it's that, the weekend in between the bike races and the fair.
Okay.
So, yeah.
There it is. Hinterland Music Festival is what we're talking about. HinterlandIowa.com is where you need to go July 31st through August the 2nd. Avenue of the Saints down in St. Charles. What a great venue that is.
Yeah, it really
is.
Perfect
for you
Perfect
guys.
for Hinterland, yeah.
Absolutely.
Really
but people are saying this is all well and good. Tickets go on sale on Friday. That's all well and good. Who is going to be there, Sam?
Yeah, so this year we've got our headliners are Of Monsters and Men on the Friday. And then we've got Tyler Childers on the Saturday and Leon Bridges on the Sunday.
Wow.
All right.
This is such a cool collection.
It's going to be an exciting weekend.
It is a variety here. And, Tyler Childers is a real exciting one because he's played the festival before in a lot earlier slot. And so he's had a huge couple years, and he's, come back to headline our Saturday, which is typically our bigger day.
That's awesome. Now let's run through a one by one here of Monsters and Men. Give us a little cross-section overview of who they are, in case people don't know.
Absolutely. So Of Monsters and Men, they just put out a new record here. It's more alternative leading, and typically our Friday is a little bit more alternative.
Sure.
Where other days are Americana, folky. But Of Monsters and Men definitely lends themselves to both those genres. And then we've got Old Crow Medicine Show as main support that day, which they were our headliner our first year.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah,
I knew that name sounded familiar. Yeah.
Yeah. And Ketch, I don't know if you've seen that show. What is it? Country or American Country, I believe it is, but Ketch is on that show, and then we've got Wallows, which is a really great alternative band. Orville Peck, which is he's this cowboy that wears the mask, and it's kind of like a Roy Orbison sound. It's a real fun one.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
Absolutely. And then Yola on that day, which it's crazy we have to get this far down the lineup to get to Yola because she had 4 Grammy nominations this year. She's a part of that High Women with Brandi Carlile, and just a huge sound. So, and then the rest of that day is Shura and Hex Girls. Hex Girls is a local artist, and we try to get some local flavor on the festival. So, so moving to the Saturday with Tyler Childers, we've got Kaleo, who Kaleo in their own could probably headline one of the days. They're Icelandic band here, kind of folky. And they've got a new record coming out in May. And just a really great band. They opened for the Lumineers, actually, at Wells Fargo.
Okay,
when
cool.
They were here.
All right.
And then we got Tanya Tucker, which we were talking about that.
Tanya Tucker, really?
Yeah.
This is kind of a really interesting cross-section of musical artists.
Right. I mean, a few years ago, you wouldn't have thought of the name. I mean, she's a legacy artist,
No question about that.
Delta Dawn was such a massive song. But she released her first record here this year in 12 years, I believe. And she did that with Brandi Carlile, who, is a friend of the festival and played couple times now, and she did that.
Is that how you got her to come?
Kind of going in. We
threw that name out?
Exactly. Yeah, that always helps.
And it's really cool because she just won a Grammy.
She did. Yeah, she picked up 2 Grammys,
right?
and she was up there for one of the bigger ones. I think it was Country Music Record of the Year, and up there accepting with Brandi.
Yeah,
so.
Which surprising. I thought you would have had a whole stack of these
on
her shelves, and she didn't.
I know. Yeah, it was pretty unbelievable.
So coming off a very successful Grammys.
Yeah, absolutely. So with the timing of when we announce, we do look at who's going to be having a good Grammy, and picking up Grammys and whatnot. And so every year we're fortunate enough to get a couple artists that do pick up those Grammys.
Yeah, because you have an idea who's up for nomination, and so you just take your chances on who's going to actually walk away with their statue.
Yeah.
So that is cool. Who else is going to be on day 2 on that Saturday?
Just got Devil Makes 3, which is a bluegrass band, and then we've got Shooter Jennings, which is Waylon
Jennings. Really?
Yeah, Waylon Jennings' son, and he actually helped do the Tanya Tucker record with Brandi. So that'll be a fun one. And when I look at these lineups, I always kind of see where are those collaborations. Where could they exist, you know? And I think that's one that could probably happen.
I was going to say, do the artists, they jump up on stage with each other?
Yeah, that has happened. Yeah, so like Tyler a couple years ago got up there with Sturgill. And,
oh, really?
Yeah. So that's fun to try to kind of play, you know.
Because this is a party for the artists as well as it is for the people that are attending, right?
It is, yeah. When you have a festival where the genres are similar, you know, and the bands are similar, there's a good chance some of them are friends. And so, you know, we do think about that. We want them to have a good time and enjoy the festival, you know. And so we think about, hey, how do we put their friends on there also so they can have a good day and put on a good set? So.
Right. Who else is going to be on Saturday?
So we got Paul Cawthon, The Dip, Kelsey Walden, and Lily May, which Kelsey Walden made a lot of country music lists this year.
Okay.
So then on the Sunday, we've got Leon Bridges. And then the main support to that is a really fun band called Khruangbin. It's a difficult one to say.
I was going to say, it's not. You can use that one in Scrabble and get some points.
Right, exactly. I was proud of myself when I figured out how to say it.
How'd you find these guys?
You have to say it a couple times.
So they played a lot of festivals. They don't do a ton of shows, but they play a lot of festivals. And every year I watch a lot of footage to see, what would make sense for Hinterland. And this artist is one that it made total sense. Outdoors and ironically, they just released an EP with Leon Bridges on Friday. So
perfect timing.
Yeah, absolutely. So that'll be really good. And this is the first show they've announced together that we're announcing, here since the records come out. So
that's
I think this will be really big.
Yeah, I bet you they're going to be going on stage together.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, they have to.
Absolutely. So they've got 4 songs they do together, and then Mount Joy, who we had at Woolies, and last spring it sold out. Wise Blood's a really fun one. She was a church singer, and now she makes kind of like creepy music, and it's really fun. She was in one of Lana Del Rey's videos here recently. They were doing a Joni Mitchell song together. But she's really awesome. And then Hamilton Lighthouser, Charlie Crockett, Bendigo Fletcher, and Vincent Neil Emerson. And I encourage people to really look into those early bands too, because those are the ones, like we said, Tyler played second 2 years ago, Tyler Childers, and now he's headlining. And so a lot of those, they may be early in the day, but there's not a bad artist.
All right, early in the day. Let's talk about the times that the music starts going.
Absolutely. So Friday, we're opening a little bit earlier this year because we added another band. So 2:30 gates, and music will start about 3 o'clock on the Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday it's noon. Is when music starts, and Hinterland is a camping festival, so a lot of our guests are spending the night there. So they're wandering around, ready to start and check out those early bands. All
right, and another important thing: tickets go on sale.
Yeah, they go on sale this Friday.
Okay, at 10 o'clock in the morning, and where do they go on sale at?
HinterlandIowa.com, and you can find out everything you want. If you want to listen to a playlist of the bands and check them all out, that's a good place to go.
Yeah. So you do such a beautiful job of kind of curating an incredible lineup of musicians and stuff, and the people, and they want to go down there and spend the entire weekend and hear every one of them. Are there limited number of spots that are available for the people that want to camp down there?
Yeah, there are, and so we have a lot of different kinds of camping provided, but I encourage people to get the prime camping early, because that's usually the first that sells out. And so but I would say there's always an opportunity. We haven't sold out of camping. We make different experiences if we need to. I will say that the Friday of the festival, the actual festival did sell out last year. So that was our day with Casey Musgraves and Hozier. And so I do encourage people to get their tickets early on this.
All right, so start getting them starting on Friday.
This Friday
at 10 o'clock in the morning. There you have it, folks.
Exciting day for everybody to see
news,
the lineup.
Live on Iowa Live. Sam, thank you, buddy.
Yeah,
Appreciate it so much.
Thank
This is so cool. It's going to be a great time.
Thanks.
Thank you
Great
so
event.
much.